across the street from us, we had a family that lived. There were two young boys in their 20s, and they worked in the summer as firefighters with forestry, rapid attack forestry, like the guys that rappel down into fires to build platforms for helicopters and that type of stuff. And when they were home and their parents used to go away for extended periods of time, these guys, young guys in their 20s, they would party and they would get out of hand. And this went on for a while, and we didn't make a huge issue, but we discussed it, but didn't make it much better until one time, and it was winter this time, middle of the night, snow on the ground, and there was a huge party going on across the street, and there were cars coming and cars going, and the guys driving the car were obviously drunk and had a lot to drink, throwing beer cans all over the place, urinating in the front yard, all this kind of stuff, and I didn't really know what to do. I thought of calling the police, but I didn't really want to do that. By the same token, with the sort of party going on, I really didn't want to go over by myself and make a big issue out of it, because they were in pretty tough shape. So I guess we sort of lay awake at home in bed and listened to all the noise, and around 4:30 things sort of quieted down, and sort of the rest of the people had left and everything else. And I waited till about 5:30 in the morning until I knew they would have gone to bed or passed out, one of the two. So I just walked across the street, across the road, and sort of wailed on its front door, like as hard as I possibly could, and didn't stop until one of the young guys came to the door, obviously woken him up, and he wasn't really happy. He was like, "Hey Dick, what the F is going on here, man?" And I said, basically, I don't appreciate what you guys are doing. You're keeping us awake all night. I said, your friends, you're letting them drive when they've obviously been drinking and aren't able to drive, hardly stand. Beer cans all over my lawn, and I want you to come outside right now, and I want you to clean it up, my and the neighbors. And so he apologized, and then he kind of went back to bed. He cleaned up and went to bed, and from then on, it wasn't a real problem. If there was, he apologized. If there was ever a party going to be going on over there, if his parents away, he would call us up, he would phone us up and say, "Dick, I'm going to have a party, man. If, come over a phone, or let me know if it gets out of hand or gets too loud. I'll wind things up. I'll turn the music down, all that kind of stuff." And after that, it wasn't a problem. I didn't have to phone the police.